Okay, welcome back to the channel. It is officially Christmas light time. This year, I've determined to go bigger and better than last year. Last year was my first year as an adult on the Christmas light tour. For those that don't know, I grew up in a crazy Christmas light house, and now that I'm an adult, I have fully embraced that, and I'm doing my own displays. So, today, I have to put up my lights. I guess I have 2 days to finish, because December 1st is 2 days from now. I have a few things new, a few things already set up, but I want to put lights on this gutter, around here, on this tree, and around the side yard. Also around this front door. And if you follow me around here, I already got my new Snoop on the stoop, Elf on the shelf, and we got a whole side yard here. So we're putting up a bunch of lights. With that being said, I just got to get started. So I'll run the time lapse, me putting up some lights, and I'll rejoin you when I start laying out some blow molds, and we'll get more into it as we go. So let's go.
As I get started putting up my lights, I should say that I attached my lights to the gutter with simple clips, which I believe came from Walmart. Not a sponsor, even though my entire outfit does come from there. Anyways, along with the clips, I also use a staple gun to attach the lights to the fascia board. There's probably a better way to do this, but as long as you don't staple through the wire, this works good enough. And if you have followed this channel long enough, you will know that good enough is all I strive for. Speaking of good enough, I'm not going to oversell the amount of lights I put up on my house. I only decorate the lower level, which in my eyes is good enough. One day I might start putting lights up top, but the way I see it is if I put enough stuff in the yard, you'll be so distracted that you won't even notice the lack of lights up high, which I think is also a life lesson. If you keep them distracted long enough, no one will even notice that you have absolutely nothing going on up there.
Okay, it's officially day number 2 of putting up Christmas lights, and all the lights in my yard and on the house are put up. So you see I got them all in the trees and up on the house over here and down the side. And today's going to be the exciting day. I got 35 blow molds that I have, and I'm going to put them out. I may or may not put out all of them. We'll have to see. But I just want to note, all these things kind of point every which direction, which is not ideal. It'd be nice if I was a little neater, but it is what it is, and it's going to be fine. And we got the icicle lights down here and all down here. But anyways, like I said, it is now time to start putting out the blow molds. So the first thing I'm going to do is start pulling them out of the house, and then we're going to lay them out in the yard. But yeah, let's go.
So this is where the fun part starts. As I mentioned, I grew up in a crazy Christmas light house, and these blow molds remind me of my childhood. And actually, some of them are from my childhood. That Snoopy by the door, I remember going down to Bellingham, Washington with my dad to buy it brand new. And I also remember the day it got stolen too. And I remember the day it randomly showed up in our yard in January. Some of these other blow molds are sentimental to me too, and they're sentimental to a lot of other people. And that's what kind of got me back into collecting these. When my parents retired and moved away, I was tasked with selling all the Christmas stuff, which I did. And as I did, I met so many hardcore Christmas collectors, people with hundreds of these blow molds in their collections. So I started to get interested. It actually started me on a hobby of hustling on Facebook Marketplace, and for the past 3 years, I've been wheeling and dealing, and now I've amassed this collection that I have today. Buy low, sell higher, and collect as many as I can without actually spending any of my own money, or at least as little of my own money as possible.
Okay, all the blow molds are out, and now I just got to pick their spot. Some of the stuff, I know where it's going. Bear's over here, but this is just a little fact-finding mission. Put it out, lay it out, decide where I like it, and then eventually stake them down, but I'll probably come back before that. So yeah, it's time to lay them out. Okay, so I have everything laid out the way I want it, and I thought I'd go over a few changes that I've made this year. First of all, this used to have candles, but now I'm putting these lanterns here just to change things up a bit. I think I added 3 more snowmen. Honestly, I don't even know exactly which ones, but the biggest addition I've made this year, as far as blow molds, is my nativity scene. I bought a full 10-piece nativity scene. It's got 3 wise men, a camel, Mary, Joseph, a shepherd, sheep, cow, and it came with that angel and the palm tree. I did not know that palm trees were associated with the Bible, but apparently Mary survived by eating dates from a palm tree. So I'm going with the palm. Anyways, I got a few things over here, down here. That's the candle that used to be by my choir boy. And then we go down here, we got all my Santas, and we got some gifts. But I got one more addition that I'm gonna put right in front of this tree, and that is my photo op that I made with Temu parts. So it's big, and it's probably my second favorite addition this year, other than my nativity. So that being said, I'm gonna wheel that down there, put it up, and then at that point I'm just gonna have to go ahead and start staking everything down, and yeah, and then start to plug stuff in. So I'm gonna move the photo op out, and then we're gonna plug some stuff in.
After installing that photo op, I took a long break, which I walked the dog, and I ate some delicious baked goods supplied to me by my friend Tara. Shout out to Tara, the baked goods were delicious. Anyways, that left me to work into the darkness, staking everything down, plugging it all in, and doing some finishing touches.
Okay, so finishing touches are out. Display is finally done. Although I do have one more Christmas ball. It has a leak in it, so I'm getting that fixed, but that's not going to prevent me from doing the final run through. So let's go through everything. We got Snoopy at the front door. We got our soldiers. I didn't even light the soldiers, but they're just there on guard. I got my full nativity, my angel. And then if we come over here, we got some snowmen. People ask how I tie them all down, but it's just rebar and a lot of this plumbing strapping. It's pretty ghetto. And then sometimes I have wood stakes, but super simple. It doesn't really matter that much. But I got my teddy bears. I wouldn't mind a couple more. I did sell 2 brown teddy bears to fund a bigger purchase this year, and I wouldn't mind having those 2 now, but it is what it is. It looks good. But I got my snowman, choir boy, snowman. Nativity looks great. Santa stop here. All my snowmen. And then these lights, these trees twinkle. This snowman. I sold one of those for $750 one time with 2 reindeer. And then I got my Snoop on a stoop and my elf on the shelf. And these are they're basically like big beach balls. And I got some more there. But those are just from Amazon. And I got Santa's Alley down here. I got a deflated inflatable presents. And then my photo op here. And actually, I'm a little bit concerned about this. It seems to have gotten a little whiter now that it's been outside, but it is what it is. Can't fix it now. So with that being said, that's the display. And I think I'll come back out here once it gets dark and we'll do the full tour with everything lighted up. So that's it. That's 2024 Christmas display, Sarge Inc. Merry Christmas.
Here comes Santa Claus doing that Santa shuffle, belly full of jelly and a bag full of toys, rocking that red suit, shaking that big booty, dropping off goodies for good girls and good boys. Well, there's a jolly old soul that hangs up in the North Pole. He's getting ready for a night on the town, strapping his reindeer up to a big sleigh, traveling the world. It's about to go down. 24 hours, time to get his game on. Whole lot to cover in just one night, so it's time to hustle, put in some muscle, do the Santa Claus shuffle, 'cause it's time to take flight. Here comes Santa Claus doing that Santa shuffle, belly full of jelly and a bag full of toys, rocking that red suit, shaking that big booty, dropping off